Okay guys, today I'm gonna do some tortillas. I'm gonna do a slow baked meat for that, heavily marinated in the oven for a couple of hours or 1.5 hours. Just gonna make them easy with some salad and with a lot of dressing. I don't really know how it is gonna end up as usual, but I have an idea of putting the meat after marinade on the spets that we have here. And also have some tomato and onion on the spets and have that together in the oven. I think that will bring out a lovely flavor together with the meat. Hopefully I'm right. Let's see. Okay, so starting with the marinade, we're gonna base that on pineapple. And why pineapple? First of all, it's sweet. It's always good to bring some sweetness to the meat. Also, pineapple contains some enzymes that breaks down protein. Probably you sometime have been eaten pineapple and then you get these blisters on your tongue or inside of your cheeks. Yeah, that's actually this enzyme trying to break down your proteins in your mouth. So bringing this to the marinade, it will start breaking down the meat and also bring the flavors much deeper. I'm gonna use my juice press or juice machine to get out all the juice of this one. We're also gonna use some apple cider vinegar for the sourness. You can use lemon as well or lime. The spices we're gonna have this smoky hot paprika. It's a chili powder that has a very smoky flavor, awesomely tasty. A little bit of curry, not too much. I don't want it to be a curry dish, but it can be good to have in the background. Of course, black pepper. We're gonna have cumino in Spanish, cumin på svenska in Swedish. Of course, salt is important. A lot of garlic, and I think I'm just gonna throw in one of these or a half of a cinnamon stick. So with cinnamon being said, here's a pineapple, peel and nice, and here's the juice machine. And here we have it, pineapple juice from half a pineapple. Wow, it looks very creamy. Need to taste a little bit. Oh my fucking god, that was tasty. Oh my god. I barely don't want to use it for the marinade and just drink it all instead. Oh my god, that was a tasty juice. This is totally crazy. Look how creamy this is. Let's see if I can get a good angle. Oh my god. I'm totally blown away from this pineapple juice. Oh. Usually when I use this blender, I use a lot of different things. Apples, pineapple, ginger, whatever I have, oranges. And it gets a nice juice, but I've never tried only pineapple. That was amazing. That's definitely worth a try, guys, if you haven't done it. Definitely. Okay, so we have the pineapple juice, remember, for the sweetness and from the protein breaking enzymes. We have apple cider vinegar, and this is organic one. If you're gonna buy apple cider vinegar, buy real organic one, otherwise you're only buying normal vinegar with some colorant inside. How to see if it's a real apple cider vinegar? It should be very murky, not see-through and not clear at all. Maybe difficult to see here now, but if you pour it in a glass, you see you cannot really see through it. Of course, salt is good. Just gonna have 2 small spoons of salt. The smoky paprika is gonna have a lot of that. Don't be afraid to spice up your marinades or your food. I know people that are afraid of spices. They think it's gonna taste too much spices. It can do if you don't know how to handle it, but use a lot of spices when you cook, especially in the marinades. A little bit of curry, not so much as I said before, I don't want it to take over. Black pepper, a lot of that one as well. Like I said, don't be afraid. And cumino is very nice. Gonna have half of this container. And a little bit of beer as well. That's also good. I only have 2 beers today, so I'm not gonna have too much beer inside the marinade. So we need to be economic. That's a good beer. That's a good beer. No product placement, I swear. I'm not sponsored by Heineken at all. Oh yeah. I'm gonna have a little bit of the garlic as well, but that's gonna be a process you won't see. Forgot to show you about cinnamon. We just had visitors from Armenia and Russia that brought us like normal, organic, fresh cinnamon. Just gonna have a little bit. So I don't want the marinade to taste cinnamon, but it's really good to have it in the background, just as a flavor enhancer. Trust me, try it in your bolognese or in your soup or anything like that. You will get stunned how much a little bit of cinnamon can do for the taste. Like I said, we had visitors from Armenia and Russia. We also brought some very specific Armenian, this dried, it's almost like a chorizo. It's very tasty, very tasty. They also brought Russian sausages. This is, guys, and these ones, especially these ones, are so tasty. I just love to have visitors from other parts of the world that can bring nice stuff from where they are. So if anyone from Sweden is coming here to visit me soon, please bring Västerbottenost. Please bring that cheese to me. Okay, last thing about the marinade. I have the garlic there. I'm also gonna have quite much oregano. It's good. And I also saved a little bit of the marinade here to the sauce I'm gonna do to my kebab, tortillas, shawarmas, whatever it is. I'm not so good in what's the difference between all of those things, so I might say it's a kebab when it's a shawarma, when it's a tortilla, when it's a paella, faita. I don't care about names and titles, man. I just want to have the juicy stuff in my mouth. That might sound a little bit filthy, but I'm talking about food, guys, nothing else. Okay, so to the meat, I have been cutting it up in pieces that are quite small, not even 1 centimeter thick. I want to have as much coverage as possible in the marinade. This marinade is quite spicy. We use a lot of this smoky chili. I want the meat to be spicy now. That's why I'm cutting them in small pieces and with quite much surface. So I just want them to be soaked in this marinade to bring out so much of this flavor as possible. Do you hear my watering in my mouth when I'm talking about it? I'm getting difficult to speak because all the saliva is hindering my mouth from moving to articulate the right way. Just look at this. Oh my god. Oh. I wish I could just eat it like this. I will try to do that one time. I will do a stew, a slow cooked stew like this, and just let it be there for 3-4 hours. Then just add some full cream or sour cream or something like that and just eat it. Oh my god. I just have a new goal. Just have a new goal. I feel fulfilled again. Yeah, and about the marinade again. 1.5 to 2 hours approximately. You can have it a little bit longer. Don't put it in the fridge and stuff like this, guys. Just don't do that. Just keep it out to room temperature and let it soak up all the flavors. It will be a much better result in the end, I promise you. What goes to the dressing? Usually I'm gonna base it on some kefir and some Greek yogurt. I know I couldn't find any bigger packages of yogurts. That's one of the worst things about living in Spain, is their lack of yogurts. They don't understand how important it is. A little bit of garlic in the sauce, of course. A little bit of this cilantro. Ooh, I forgot the English word. But right now people are fighting if this is tasty or not. Some people just hate it, some people love it. I love it. Luckily my wife also loves it. If you don't like it, fuck it, just leave it out, no big deal. We're gonna have more of the oregano, a little bit of spices. I'm not gonna use the spicy smoky spices to the dressing. Why not? Because I don't want this dressing to be so strong today. I want it to be fresh. I'm gonna add some apple cider vinegar for that as well. I want it to be flavorful, but this is already very spicy and very hot. The meat itself will bring so much flavor and fireness from that chili, so the dressing is just going to balance that with its like a counterpart. So not too much hot spices in the sauce today. I'm gonna have a little bit of the marinade that I saved, just a little bit. But as I said, it's not gonna be a hot sauce today. It's gonna be a fresh sauce, lots of herbs, lot of freshness from the sour milk, from the apple cider vinegar, and from the kefir and yogurt. Happy days, happy days. It's coriander. Just before I forget it again, it's coriander. I love it. As I said, if you hate it, just continue hating it. But let me love it. Oh my God, look at this. If you have seen Big Shack, very famous now, singing about 2 + 2 is 4, -1 is 3, quick math. I just want sauce, raw sauce, no ketchup. I'm gonna have some ketchup in my sauce. Don't come here to play funny with me, Mrs. Shack Attack. Thing is, when I talk about ketchup in the sauce, just a little bit like this. It just brings this umami flavor from the tomatoes, and just gives the sauce a very, very nice color as well. It actually does do miracles with the sauce to use a little bit of ketchup. If anyone else says differently, just tell them to call me and I will have a discussion with them. Okay? So, here is the finished product. It became super fresh with yogurt and kefir and the apple cider vinegar. Brought up some sourness, almost like sour cream. But it's much more fresher somehow. Difficult to explain, just have to try it yourself. It's gonna be a really, I'm gonna skip the garlic actually. I feel now it's already perfect. I also skipped the cilantro, the coriander. I don't think it will suit this sauce as well as I thought from the beginning. It's perfect already, simply perfect. Okay, so this little fella here has been marinating now for 2 hours. You can see the color of this. Oh, yeah, I know, I'm saying the same thing over and over again, but it's so tasty. I bought this organic tomatoes, really hope they're tasty, and some sweet onion. They're not as strong as normal onion. And I'm gonna just make one big kebab spet, or shawarma, or fajita, or tortilla, or bonitas, or whatever it's called. Yeah, you're gonna see the results soon. Okay, so here it is. The spet, the marinated meat with some tomato, an onion in between. Just gonna have this little hat on here. Oh, look at that. Oh my God. Then this one is just gonna go into the oven, 150 or 170 degrees for around 90 minutes. The first time I'm doing this, so I'm just gonna take that as a ground goal. I will check it if it's done before. I will take it out, but probably that will be a good time. How am I gonna do this now? So this is how it's gonna lay now in the oven for, like I said, 90 minutes or so on 175, 150, something like that. Meanwhile, I'm just gonna do an easy salad. So then it's eating time. Serious eating time. And as for the salad, we're just gonna have some simple salad, finely cut, these ones, so finely chopped tomatoes and finely chopped onion. Just mix it into a bowl, not more than that, easy peasy. So here we have it, finely chopped salad, really finely chopped of these baby tomatoes, finely chopped onion. Just gonna mix it all like that, and nothing more, no spices, no vinegar, no dressings, no nothing. We already have the fresh dressing we made before, and we have the the meat that is in a very, very heavy marinade. Let's check it now. Oh my god. There's a lot of moisture coming out. I should have put on the flash for you guys. Never mind. You have to see it later instead. Okay guys, it's ready now. It's been 90 minutes in the oven, and we have a little bit of this carbonized edges. That's exactly how we want it. I'm just gonna take all the meat and the tomatoes and the onion down in the frying pan. I'm just gonna cut it to small pieces, and then we're gonna have the bread, the salad, and the dressing, and we're gonna have the kebabs. I googled it. When you do with the pork and like this, they call it kebab. Kebab. So this is how it looks like now. I just tasted a little bit, and it's really, really tasty. A little bit dry, but the flavor is amazing. And yeah, like I said, I'm gonna chop it up now. This is how it looks now. I just started to mix everything around, just cut it into small pieces. The piece I ate before that was a little bit dry was one of the corner pieces. More further to the middle, the meat was or is more juicy still. And the tomato that is grilled and the onion that is also grilled still was very moist and juicy. So now when mixing it all together, it is like the perfect consistency you can imagine. It tastes amazing, smells amazing, the texture is amazing, and we're gonna, yeah, I don't remember what it was, tortillas, fatillas, whatever. We're gonna have these breads, we're gonna have the salad, we're gonna have the meat, we're just gonna have some of the fresh sauce on it, and oh my god, I'm looking so forward for this. Here's the salad, the meat, and the sauce. And here's the result. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's gonna be a couple of these small busters down my stomach now. And then I'm just gonna enjoy my evening with watching a movie or something like that. I hope you have a really great Saturday evening, everyone. See you later. Bye bye.